Everyone, Justin here from the TNC Sports Talk YouTube channel. I want to take this time and promote an upcoming play that is presented by Elightened Studios, written and directed by Terry Chappell, and that's called Love's Not Enough. That will be featuring this beginning this Friday at the Fairfield Community Arts Center, 411 Wessel Drive, Fairfield, Ohio, and that is area code 45014. Love's Not Enough is assembled with a cast of seasoned actors who will tell the story about the struggles of three besties, Rachel, Courtney, and Carla, and their spouses. Together, they endure the conflicts of life and its dose of reality. These couples truly believe that love alone will sustain them through the difficult times in their marriage. They slowly learn through their own stubbornness that it will take more than words and feelings to keep their marriage alive. This performance is 100% true, except for the parts that are created for a little sense of humor and drama. Love's Not Enough shines a light on difficult subjects such as the not so shameful topic of male infertility, the struggles of an amputee, the exposure of deep family secrets, and overcoming pain caused by religion. Get ready to experience the roller coaster of harsh realities with moments of tear jerkers and joyous celebrations. There will be four plays that will be presented starting on January 20th at 7 p.m., Saturday, January 21st, 2 p.m. and 7 p.m., and Sunday, January 22nd at 2 p.m. Now, I've been given the opportunity just to sit down with some of these cast members and talk to them and pick their brains about what it's like getting into theater. And one thing I could tell you that this has been a diverse group of all ages, from kids to adults, vast experience in theater to first time theater cast members. I highly recommend are in the time you guys want to check out their play is very sensational, and it will leave you with the direct message, captivating every moment. Love's Not Enough, presented by Elightened Studios, written and directed by Terry Chappell II. I encourage you guys to head out there, check them out, and I hope you guys enjoy these upcoming interviews that I have on display for you. Be sure to check out all the information in the worlds of sports at the TNC Sports Talk YouTube channel. Thank you. Alrighty, we are joined by both Brittany Brown and Terry Chappell, who plays Rachel and Brandon. Is it Brandon Williams, correct? In the upcoming play, Love's Not Enough, that will be played out this weekend, January 20th to the 22nd at the Community Arts Center. You have a show on Friday night at 7 p.m. on the 20th. Doubleheader, I would call it, on the one at 2 p.m. and one at 7 p.m. on Saturday, and you'll have another one to wrap up the weekend on Sunday at 2 p.m. Thank you guys for joining me. How you guys are doing this evening?
Oh, great! Thank you for having us.
Terry, I do want to just quickly start off with you. You know, it's an actor director role. You're playing multiple hats. Can you just quickly elaborate and maybe in a quick summary of what this play is about? Love's Not Enough.
So, as we know, I mean, the title speaks for itself. Love is not enough. It takes more than saying "I love you" in order for any relationship to thrive and survive. So, um, this is actually a revamp from the production that we did back in 2019, which was a phenomenal group of talents. Um, However, this story, it did not change, but it did. So there are some similarities to 2019 version. However, it's totally different from 2019, if that makes sense. I expanded on a lot of the stories,
Mhm.
gave a lot of backstory on different characters, and you know, all in all, just again, it takes more to it takes more to a relationship than just saying, hey, I love you. It's
Yeah.
actually a word that requires action. So yeah.
What made you want to revamp this? This was was an original back in 2019, and hopefully
Well,
there you go.
actually, so what made me want to revamp this was we got a lot of feedback from the audience.
Okay.
I love one thing about me as a writer and director. I love constructive feedback.
Mhm.
Anything to help me better myself, anything to help me expand or um, um, help me to stretch, my craft and my skills in the world of writing and directing. So a lot of their feedback after the show in 2019, um, which I say no, there was no bad feedback at all. I take all feedback as something that I can learn from. So
Right.
that's basically where I got it from, and then studying the show, um, and from 2019, and just looking at things like hey, I could do this better, and I want to change this or I want to add this. So yeah.
All right, so you guys are both of you guys are the main characters. Terry, you play as Brandon. Brittany, you play as Rachel. What's the inspirations of becoming an actress, an actor? What motivated you to want to come out here and be involved into this play, Brittany? That Love's Not Enough.
So I've been acting since the age of 9, and I knew Terry from church. So when I found out he was having auditions in 2019, I was like, oh, yes. And I had anxiety. So I was really scared because I didn't believe I could really do it. And he told me, he said, you can do this. And everybody was so nice. They helped me get through the worst part of my life. And when this play came around again, I said, of course I have to be in it because I feel like 2019 Love's Not Enough basically saved my life. It saved my life definitely.
Yeah, I mean, and just out of getting a chance to talk to the other cast members and getting to talk to the crew, this seems like one big family through and through. Everyone cares for one another. They help pick each other up. Um, there's also you mentioned something that really caught to my attention. That was you starting at the age of 9. You picking up this up, say claiming that it has saved your life, which is a huge deal. But in this play, you have people from all ages, and you have kids as well. Um, how does those? What type of role do you play, if you play as anything, Brittany, to these younger kids trying to maybe find that motivation or passion growing up, just to get pushed through these little things?
I encouraged them a lot. Um, they know they can talk to me about anything because they remind me of myself. When I was younger, I wanted to be an adult actress, and they have so much heart for acting. They love what they do. And I always remind them, don't give up. It's going to get hard. It's definitely going to get hard acting, but you can't give up because you can make it. And I just encourage them as much as I can because we have to encourage, especially the young actors. We have to.
One thing you guys you mentioned this, and how this kind of helped you with anxiety and bombed. How being an actress and actor is such a strainful job. There's a lot of mentality that you go into. You got to have that right mindset. How do you guys go in each and every day, getting ready for this play coming up, and being able to overcome? What do you guys do? Either it's techniques or support of one another. How do you guys handle that going into overcoming your fears, anxiety, whatever you guys are dealing with?
Um, Go ahead,
Go
Terry.
ahead. Well, so I'll just say this. So this is actually my first. This will be a debut for me,
Mhm.
and so I've been behind the scenes. This is my fifth production, but my first production um, on stage in
Mhm.
front of an audience. So not only did I write it, direct it, and produce it, I am also now acting as one of the um, main characters, Brandon.
Yeah.
And I can say that what helped me so much is the fact that um, the chemistry is there. Chemistry is key. It's like, a key in the car. Without the car, you can't, um, without the key, you can't start the car. So the fact that, um, so Brittany and I, we've worked together. I think it's been about 5 or 6 years now. And I told her back then, I said, hey, Nikel and I are going to start our own company and you're coming with us because you are dynamic. Like your work is your skill, your level is fantastic. And you're coming with us. So she came with us and just working with her, that actually helped me and encouraged me. So this role that I'm playing, I would actually have to fill in. We actually casted this role 3 or 4 times. We started in June actually, and
Mhm.
we had some um, life happened, I should say, with the cast, and so we had to push the date back because the original date was in October. So actually, explaining to Brittany, some of the different things that was taking place in the uh, production or in the script actually helped me to be able to step right in the scene, and um, I'm very comfortable. So she has helped me a whole lot in this role. So yeah,
Well, all right. So we're focusing ourselves around this coming up January 20th through the 22nd. You guys are releasing this play at the Community Center, Arts Center, all week long, 4 performances. Can't miss it. There's a lot of things going on. You guys play. Brittany plays Rachel. Terry, you play Brandon. You guys play as a married couple, and on the outside looking into your guys' relationship, you guys have your former ex lover in the play, Doctor Dr. Benjamin Banks.
correct.
I do want to let you know I got a chance to speak with him, and Dr. Benjamin Banks wishes the worst on you guys. Unfortunately. So he asked me to say that, and I told him I promised him I will. So, but
That
this
sounds like
is
Benjamin
this
Banks.
is much deeper than just that scratching that surface, and this is what you talked about a few minutes ago. Brittany, can you really maybe dive a little bit more into just the relationship that both Rachel and Brandon have?
So Rachel tries to be the strong person in the relationship. She does not like to see people, like she doesn't want people to see her break. She has to be strong. She helps everybody. She helps her sister in the play. She helps her friend in the play. And Rachel feels like she has to be the strong one no matter what.
Yep.
So you definitely see Rachel trying to be the strong one, but she does have a breaking point.
Yep.
And her anger comes out because she gets so frustrated and it's so much going on that mentally she can't handle that. So Rachel has a breaking point, but throughout the play she has to be the strong one because everyone needs something from her, even Brandon. She has to be strong for him also.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what really gets to me is that this is based off of a true story, and I think everyone who would be who's watching it, or even filling in as one of the members of the cast, can relate somehow through this. This is where maybe you guys tell me I'm wrong, but there's when you guys come in to rehearse the play, get ready for this to be released, there's a mentality that you kind of have to switch your mind to, and from you don't want this to, hopefully none of this carries over into your real life, to reality. But what type of if any does it mental challenges to really get behind and get deep into the character, to play the character, to really give them a realistic look?
Well, I'll say I'm actually playing myself.
Okay.
And Brittany, who is, very close with my wife, she learned a lot of the characteristics of my wife, because the conversation uh between Brandon and Rachel, those are true conversations. Those are real conversations that was had at one particular time between my wife and I, when we were going through, some of our growing pains earlier on in our marriage.
Yeah. Now, this play, there's a lot of things going on, and it's going to be exciting to watch. But one thing that I would like to, just know is, what is the overall for you, Brittany, and for you, Terry? Both. I would like to just see, what would you like to get away to the audience at the end, when this is all said and done, and it show you the play ends? What is the message that you hope that the audience receives?
I hope they understand that, you just have to believe. We're going to show all the audience that anything is possible, because we're Christian based. We all believe that, God has the final say. So anything you're going through, don't give up. There's always hope. We hope someone feels touched by that. From 2019, a lot of people were just blessed and felt that they were no longer alone from seeing the play. So we just want somebody to feel that, okay, I'm not alone. Other people go through this and I can make it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And just to piggyback off of her. So, as she was saying, so many people were healed in this production, and they were, um, broken. And after seeing this production, they were like, I can do this. One of the things that I want not only just the audience, but the everyone involved to take away from this um, production is, no matter what it is that you're going through, you can make it. One of our slogans that we say with Elightened Studios is, you can do it, we can do it, together we can make it. So it's all about, like Brittany said, don't give up, believe. I know, the things that I went through for 16 years of my life. If God can bless me and deliver me from those things, he can do the same for you.
Well, I mean, I'm excited for this upcoming play to watch. I know you guys are looking for not just to stop here this coming up weekend, January 20th, 21st, and 22nd, at the Community Arts Center. Tickets are available. You could head on over to the Community Arts Center website, and you could get tickets. I believe it's $30 for the orchestra, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
then matinee is 25.
25, yeah. And that's
So-
Fairfield Community Arts Center on 411 Wessel Drive in Fairfield, Ohio.
So just to get your tickets, still tickets available, and they have four. They have the 7 p.m. on Friday. They have the 2 p.m. and a 7 p.m. on Saturday, and then on Sunday they have another 7 p.m. as well. Terry, Brittany, thank you guys for stopping by, joining me,
Absolutely.
talking about
Thank
the
you.
play. Wish you guys both luck, and hopefully we'll see you guys again very soon with another big production.
Absolutely. We have 2 more coming this year, so
I'm looking
we're gonna have a
forward
busy
to it.
year this year. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
excited. All right. Thank
All
you
right.
guys.
You're
We'll
welcome.
talk to you soon.
Thank you. Take care.